Have you ever dreamt of owning a perpetual calendar? Then we might just have something and you don't have to break the bank. We're in the outskirts of Geneva at Frederique Constant, taking a look at the new 40mm classic perpetual calendar manufacture. Frederique Constant first released its own perpetual calendar in 2016 and it came with a price tag of just 8,000 euros. The FC perpetual calendar has turned into a classic, being perfectly in line with the brand's philosophy of offering a lot of value for the money. Or as they say, affordable luxury. Earlier this year at Watches and Wonders 2025 we've already seen the new classic perpetual calendar manufacture with a stunning Salmon dial, that one. With the 40mm classic case, it's more compact, it's more elegant, also more refined and more powerful as there's a power reserve now of 72 hours. For the occasion of Geneva Watch Days 2025, Frederique Constant adds 3 new versions, 2 in steel, 1 in gold. We're meeting with Niels Eggerding, the brand's CEO, to learn more about these beautiful watches. Okay, Niels, thanks for having us here. We're going to look at a very interesting watch, but before, 3 actually. But before we're looking at those watches, can you tell us a bit about the history of the perpetual calendar at Frederique Constant? When was it conceived and what was the idea behind it?
We have to go back to 2016. That's the year. I was there for 4 years already, so I landed here in 2012. And I remember that in that time it was already in the preparation. So I think they used like 3 years of development for that watch. And the idea was exactly what Frederique Constant stands for, is making a unique, innovative watch in horlogerie, but make it also accessible for a large group to have access to. And the perpetual calendar was for, in that time, Peter and Pim Koeslag, who worked on it. A milestone that they created the design of the dial first before the conception of the movement. They wanted a well-balanced counter design with counters, with the 3 counters, and the moon phase in a 42mm case.
So it becomes less cross-eyed than with many of the modules that we see in the industry being used. And you mentioned Pim Koeslag. Did he was the head watchmaker back in the day. He developed the movement or the module?
Yeah, he developed it, of course, with the whole team behind it. It was not only Pim, but of course Pim was the watchmaker. We had Manuel, who was doing the designs and the drafts, the drawings together. That duo really worked together on finalizing the watch, and the result was in that time back in Basel in 2016. I remember because we had like a big expectations on the watch itself by sales. We launched it in that time. It was just below 8,000 euro.
I remember.
It was a stunner of a movement and a watch. The whole industry came to look at it even in that time. We had people from the big groups coming to spy to see, hey, how are you managing this? And the sales success was unbelievable. So in that time it was a milestone for the Maison. We did, of course, already manufacture heartbeat, a wheel timer. We had the moon phase, the 705, the 710, the pointer date. But this was a true milestone.
Yeah. Well, so a perpetual calendar that's a big complication.
It is a big complication. Yeah.
That's very nice. There have been some, well, we already saw the first of the new perpetual calendar that was introduced. I'm wearing it today because I absolutely love it.
We're sitting together in Watches and Wonders.
Exactly, and Watches and Wonders you launched it. It was the Salmon dial.
Yeah.
Can you tell us, compared to the previous QPs, what is the upgrade? What is the improvements, if I may say so?
Yeah, sure. So I think the aim for the team this time was to really working on a 40mm case design. That was the main brief. Case design, power reserve, so the strength, the durability, and let's say the power reserve of the movement had to be increased, and together into a more luxury package. And I think the team did a great job. If you look at the design today, it fits into the new classical manufacture case, 40mm. The balanced design of the counters in that 40mm case, for me, is really working well.
Looks spot on.
and then you have a 90% increase of power reserve. So we went from 38 to 72. It's almost double.
Yeah.
So it's now really, when you come back home after a week of work, you can put it away for the weekend, and Monday it still runs. That's the principle behind the 72-hour power reserve that we wanted to implement here. For the rest, it's 95% the same components of the movement. So it's reliable, durable for us. It's
your manufacture movement?
It's our own in-house manufacture movement, fully designed, produced in-house, but also to keep 95% of the components coherent. It's important for after sales, it's important for industrialization, it's important for your watchmakers to act quick. So that was the aim, as we always do. And the last part of the briefing was the price. So in 2016 we launched it for 8,000. If you look at indexation of the money only, it should already have been doubled almost, but we didn't want to go there. So we brought more specs, higher power reserve, new package, better and higher finished even in luxury of the dial, for just below 10,000 euro.
Spectacular.
And that's, I think, the biggest bang where Frederique Constant stands for. We still make a very accessible, beautiful finished luxury timepiece that people expecting from the Maison.
Can you maybe present for our viewers all 3 new models?
Sure, with pleasure. Well, you're wearing the Salmon. This is a very classical timepiece that we launched at Watches and Wonders. That was really the preview where we started to communicate for the Perpetual Calendar. For the viewers, I'm wearing still the old one in the High Life. This is a gold version, 41mm case. Then we have 3 exceptional pieces that we're going to launch. This is a new manufacture case, so it's the new classic manufacture case, 40mm, and we always have 2 very DNA-driven colors. That's the silver dial in a stainless steel case, as you can see.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. You can see it's a sunray dial, finished dial, but the let's say the sub-dials are circular, slightly different color, silver, and it really pops out. With the indexes, of course, applied, beautiful moon face and the onion crown. My favorite is blue, but I'm always wearing blue.
Was what I just told to the team as well. That one.
This one?
Yeah, it's stunning. And maybe I'm not that much into silver or white faces of a dial, but it looks really, really beautiful. Very classic.
Very classic. I would say also the alligator straps we have on the watch with the folding clasp. It really works very, very nicely and classic. Typically DNA driven, I would say. Some people tell me always, Niels, why are you not making a very noisy watch within the collection? We did. You remember, we have done collaborations. Okay. But the Perpetual deserves classics for me. It deserves refinement. It deserves this look.
I think you did some funky stuff with the Avener.
We did for the Avener, we did even with Peter Spiegmarin with the Perpetual Calendar. Some skeletonized versions that we co-designed. So this one, 72-hour power reserve, we really wanted to go back to the DNA. How the brand is perceived, and that's typically how you can see it here. Now the blue, sunray, finished, beautiful, we talked about it. That's definitely my favorite.
Beautiful.
It's very deep blue.
Deep blue indeed. Yeah.
It matches well with the strap. Matches very well with the moon face, and then of course the finished index is really popping out there.
And there's a gold version.
Sure, yellow gold. So here you can see it's definitely a special piece. It's a limited edition. These obviously not limited. It's limited production. We don't produce them unlimited. We have a total batch of 350 pieces max produced for this year. And then we have 1 piece exceptional. We even have 1 more coming later the year, but I will keep it for a later discussion. This one is yellow gold. We don't do a lot of yellow gold. We come historically much more from rose gold in the collection. This time we choose a yellow with an onyx finished dial. Very deep black, as you know, onyx. It also has a beautiful black moon face to match the onyx dial. And this comes in a 37 pieces limited edition, just below 30,000 euro. Full yellow gold case and buckle.
Impressive. Very nice.
Display the movement on the back, of course, with a transparent case back where you can see the movement.
I really love the new size. The 40mm works extremely well. Niels, thanks so much for explaining us these beautiful 3 new Perpetual calendars, besides the Salmon dial that was already introduced. Very much looking forward to how they work in the market, and again, thanks.
Thank you very much for coming, and I'm happy that we could present these beautiful timepieces to you and to your viewers. So thank you very much.
Pleasure.